All right, y'all. Fresh out of work. About to head home. Got my Stanley lunchbox. Khakis on. Jordan 11s. And I wanted to show y'all what a full POV of me getting in my car, getting ready to go home consists of. So first thing first, I always make sure that I tuck my mirrors in. It's just what I do. Just in case for extra safety precautions. When it comes to people pulling in and out of parking spaces, I just always try to make sure I do that. The one thing that I do love about my car is, as long as I have my key in the vicinity, I do not have to pull it out. So I'm able to just put my hand behind this and open up the doors. I'm working on getting new mats, so don't worry about that. New mats are on the way soon. Turn the windshield wipers on by accident. Let's turn this down. So yeah, fresh out of work. I got out of work early. It's currently Friday. I don't have anything else to do for the day, so I'm about to chill and relax. So I wanted to make sure that I did something productive, which also consists of me doing something fun. What I enjoy to do is filming content on this channel because it's just so easy and it's so convenient. There's so many things I want to do to this car. I've been looking at car things like, car options, car modifications, different things I want to do. And like I told y'all before in previous videos, I'm focusing on the small, tinier details. I'm not going fully into anything yet, which is like a front bumper, a front splitter, side splitters, like side skirts, rear diffuser. Like, I'm not getting none of those things until I do like the tiny things that I've been doing, which is like this. I have a gas cover on it. I have tinted license plate cover, and I did the emblems, and then I did door handles. That's what I did so far. I got a couple things on the way. They're just minor tweaks, and then we're going to start really getting into the big stuff. So make sure y'all stay tuned for all that good things that are coming the way to the channel. Before you take off, I always like to make sure that it's at the half tick mark. It does drop lower than that, but me personally, I like to try to make sure that it gets at least to the half tick before I pull off, because who wants to wait around all day long for that to get under that? As long as it's under the one, I feel like you're good. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think? But without further ado, let's start the drive. Throw that bad boy into drive. We pulling off. We got a 2025 Honda Accord right there. But yeah, so I've been trying to figure out a few things. I am going to modify my my logos, my front logo and my back logo for my Toyota Camry. But I've been struggling with the front logo. I had two options that were in my cart already for the back and front, but the front was just basically an overlay, which is a sticker, and you basically had two stickers. So it wasn't one sticker, it was two stickers, which I kind of don't like, because for one, the second sticker requires a lot of patience, a lot of perfectness, a lot of, like intricate detail, attention to detail in order to get that right. I don't know if I'm gonna go that route or not. I'm thinking of going just fully black and just blacking it out and not having no logo in the front at all. I've seen a couple people do it, and I'm starting to understand why, because it's very, very difficult to get that kind of sticker overlay perfect without having it slightly to the left a little bit too much, slightly to the right a little bit too much. So I'm trying to gauge and see what I want to do. But as far as the back end, the reason why I'm trying to figure out what to do properly is because I want a black emblem on my back end, which is the Japanese TEQ, the teak logo, and they don't have a front one. If they had a front one, then I probably would possibly try to do both, but it doesn't have it for the front. So one of the other options was to get a front logo that had like LEDs to it, but I wanted it to be a black logo, and then the LED was eventually going to be white once you turn the car on. But for some reason, they don't have that on eBay. That's the only place that I trust, me personally, eBay and Amazon. I haven't got it from anywhere else. I haven't got anything from anywhere else besides this steering wheel cover, which was from TikTok shop. But I don't trust a lot of things, so that's why I really don't know if I want to do that or not. I'm trying to gauge it. I'm thinking, because I have black gloss vinyl on the way anyways, I'm probably possibly going to do the black gloss vinyl over my front logo, see how that looks first initially, If I like the look and the look grows on me, then I will keep it. If not, I will take it off or eventually just basically get the other teak logo that I told y'all. Maybe. I'm not really too sure what I want to do yet. But I really want the black logo on the back. I messed up on my black logo on the back. I got matte for my car interior steering wheel, which is that logo right there. So when I ordered my back logo, I got matte as well. Now, because of that, I don't like the look because my exterior is all gloss. It's just a lot of gloss items. I have gloss side view mirrors, gloss rear, door handles. I have gloss front bumper that I'm possibly gonna get, gloss side skirts, gloss rear diffuser. It doesn't make sense for the Camry logo on the back to be a black, but it's a matte black. So I have to change that. There's also another problem. I want to get these tints done. I do. I really, really do. But on the same token, I don't know if I really want to spend $200, $300, $400 on proper ceramic tints. And then I also don't know, because there's a new law in Connecticut where you're going to be getting a ticket for front windshield tint. So I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do as far as that. I'm trying to figure those things out right now. But as of now, we're just going to keep on pacing ourselves. I ordered 2 new items, which they're on the way. You're going to see those. I'm possibly might either get a new gas cover or just wrap my gas cover with vinyl black, because the one that I did place on there, it is just slightly too high and it causes you to be able to see the bottom part. It was a $20 purchase. Yes, it's a waste of money, but I'm a perfectionist in a way, and it bothers me a little bit for it being like that because it shows the gray at the bottom. So because of that, I think I'm gonna eventually get a new one, buy the same exact one, or wrap it. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but we'll worry about that later on. I'm trying to get a lot of things in place so I can have a look for it and feel for it, and then see if I want to replace them, keep them, or what I'm going to do in the future. So that's why with the gas cover right now, it doesn't bother me that much to that extreme. But I know once the car is fully complete, it's just one of those things that bother me a lot. It may not bother other people, but to me, when I look at it, I'm just like, I don't really like the way that it looks. So yeah, as far as that, we're going to figure out how we're going to do that. I'm zooming in. Ooh. Dude on the bike. Almost hit the dude on the bike. But yeah, as far as that, we're going to figure out what we're going to do there. But the car is slowly coming along. We're just figuring it out, man. We're slowly figuring it out. And I'm grateful, man. Like I said, man, this time around, I'm going to try to make sure I do as much as I possibly can to the car. Because, I like it a lot, man. I love the color. I love everything about it. Do I wish I had a newer version? Yes. Do I wish I got a TRD? Of course. Do I wish I got the newest Camry that was out, the 2025 hybrid? Yes. Would I have been able to do modifications to the 2025 hybrid? No. It would have just been stock, but it would have been very, very brand new. There are a few things that I don't like about this car. I don't have all the buttons down here. If you know, you know. If you're missing buttons, that means you got the lower price version, which is fine with me. Listen, I got a reliable car at the end of the day. I got one of the most reliable cars that you can really possibly get on the market, which is a Toyota Camry, man. So I'm very, very grateful. But there are things that I don't like about this vehicle. I'm going to replace the steering wheel like we've always talked about in plenty of videos. Steering wheel will be replaced. I'm going to get a carbon fiber steering wheel. But I'm also starting to realize when I get this carbon fiber steering wheel, not only is it going to be a lot lighter, but it's also not going to be as thick and bulky. And I kind of like the thick and bulky look. I kind of like how this whole thing is set up. So I possibly might get a different type of steering wheel. Still in the carbon fiber family, but bulkier. Because the ones that I want is thinner. And yeah, we want what we want. Because especially if I'm paying that much money for the steering wheel, I want to make sure I get the one that I want and the one that I'm going to keep for a long time. I'm making sure that there's no accent colors on it. Some people don't care, don't mind. But for me personally, I'm trying to go all black. I don't want no silver on it. If I can avoid any type of, any type of colors like in that nature, I want to avoid it because, I'm going to be keeping onto that steering wheel for a while. I probably won't get another one. And I think that's people's biggest mistakes that they make when they buy steering wheels. Some people get reds and things like that, and then you're like stuck in this red scheme. I thought about it, but I don't want to be stuck in no scheme. Like there's red covers that I can put over this, put over this, put over this. If they had more color options, then maybe, yes, I can spray paint them. But to me, it just doesn't really make sense to do that. I don't know. I could maybe get the red covers that cover up these things and then spray paint them black. But as far as that, we'll do that probably later on down the line. But as of now, I think I'm just going to stick to definitely a black steering wheel. And then if I ever wanted to do, like, you know, little flares of colors in the car, I could do whatever I do there. But you'll probably be black. I want my car to be black and gray. I really don't want no chrome. We're definitely going to get rid of the window chrome. Definitely going to chrome delete that and put black on that as well. So we're slowly but surely getting there. With y'all support, the channel is actually doing fairly well. We're getting a good, decent amount of views. A lot of videos are starting to pick up a little traction, which I'm grateful for. So that's why I'm just trying to keep maintaining this consistency. I'm thinking of switching up the schedule and not doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, because I already post 2 other videos on Wednesday, and it just makes it a lot more busy of a day for me. I'm possibly thinking just doing Mondays and Fridays when it comes to posting on the car channel. I feel like that's still a good amount of videos. Gives me that even space, which is, you know, today is currently Friday, so I do have to post. But yeah, I'm slowly approaching the cribbo, and yeah, I'm just rambling because I was at work just looking at all the items of car stuff that I have in my cart and I'm potentially gonna buy sooner or later. But we're gonna get on the big hefty things soon. It's a hate or love like situation that I have with the car. Like, it's like I like the modifications that I put on it, but then when I look at them sometimes I'm like, I don't know. But then when my car is freshly washed, I like how it looks. I'm just on my car journey, man. I'm trying to figure it out. Doing things that I like while also, you know, trying to keep it simple and basic, you know. I'm not trying to do anything too crazy. So I appreciate y'all boys for all the support. More videos on the way. Like I said, we'll see if we're doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or we're gonna do just Monday and Friday. But until then, I love y'all boys. Make sure y'all smash that like button, comment, share, and subscribe. Without further ado, see you in the next one.